I am the Ancient of Days, the Lord, the Eternal One, and the One who was, is, and will come. Everything is governed by my will, and I have the entire universe in the palm of my hand. Do not be fooled by the apparent. This surveys. You observe the earth in these last days. Nothing occurs without my sovereign knowledge. The instability that is sweeping the world is not a coincidence, nor is it the result of naive human desire. It's a signal, and albeit an ambiguous statement of things to come. The cries of the oppressed, the rumblings of insurrection, and the stirring of hearts are not the meaningless outbursts of the world gone mad. They are the cries of creation itself, yearning for the day when everything will be made right. Remember this even now, when you witness the rise and fall of kingdoms. It was predicted. This days will come. Send my prophets those who spoke in my name. I provided them the ability to see past the obvious and identify the more subtle historical movements, so they were able to perceive what was concealed. While standing in the shadow of other countries, they witnessed the day when the earth's foundations would tremble, not just from natural tremors, but also from the revelation of my designs. The onset of a new era is marked by conflicts, instability, and differences among people. They are not chance occurrences, rather, they are the realization of my word, which was delivery and so go, and has been preserved down the years. The nations are agitated and restless right now, like a jar being shocked to bring the bottom out. No, they have always existed. I am now making them visible. It's not to make you give up, but to help you realize how urgent the situation is. This is the moment of decision making, the wing of hearts. I cry out to everyone with yours to hear. Pay attention to the times, because the day of reckoning is coming. I have not forgotten my promises, nor have I left the world to offend for itself. I am working through the bewilderment and dread. History is teared by my hand, and my goals will not be defeated. Nothing under the sun is new that I haven't already observed and declared. What you are seeing in front of you is not a sequence of coincidences or the result of petty human desire. It is my almighty desire, relentlessly advancing to fulfill my prophecy. And though it might appear to be concealed under the case of chaos, that plan is one of hope, my children. I don't agitate the nations without a reason, but rather to set the stage for future events. If you have eyes to see, you can see the indications everywhere. Take a look at the conflicts, starvations, and diseases that ravage the world. These tragedies are not isolated events. Rather, they are parts of a larger picture that only I can put together. These events have been prophesied by my word, not to catch you off guard, but to help you maintain your composure, in the assurance that I am in charge. The largest spiritual conflict that rages unseen is reflected in the upheavals in the natural world. The enemy's drives to insult, uncertainty and panic, because he knows he has limited time. But don't lose hope. I've already vanquished the world. The turmoil that you witness throughout the world today is an essential component of my plan and the realization of my promises. I am trembling the earth's foundations in order to purify, rather than to destroy. I am purging the impurities that have tarnished men's hearts and destructions they have. Creative, much like a refiner's fire, I am laying the ground. Work for the building of my kingdom, a kingdom of righteousness and justice that will never end. Through this refining process, the nations are furious because they perceive the arrival of the one who will govern with justice, impartiality, and independence from influence or authority. My kids, don't let what you witness in today's world depress you, rather than being indicators of my absence, evidence of disturbance, turmoil in the nations, and of evil in governments point to my impending return. I am ending the old order, and with the depressive and unfair systems that have ruled the world for so long. This is necessary because corruption cannot serve as the foundation for my kingdom. The disintegration of the forces of this era is what you witness, collapsing before your very eyes, as they are unable to withstand my righteousness. The trembling marks the start of something far bigger, rather than its conclusion. As you see these things, never forget what I promised. I will not accept a word that I have said through my prophets is void, though it is a sign in a marker of the times. The disturbance across the nation is not the last word. Mine is the last word, and it is a word of restoration and hope. I am laying the groundwork for everything to come to pass, and for the new earth and heavens to appear. Instead of being afraid of the shaking, let it to draw you near to me. You will find light in the darkest days, hope in the midst of chaos, and serenity in me. I swear to you, my love, I will always be by your side even when I grow old.